Hi guys, this is alenajingle from Formspring. I just decided that I wanted to make a video saying a little bit about me and also answer some Formspring questions. I always said I wouldn't make a Formspring question and answer video because it's not like I'm Stephanie or anything and get hundreds of questions every day, but ever since I went on that week-long vacation at the beginning of July, I've literally had anywhere between 800 and 1,000 plus questions in my inbox every day because I can't keep up. So I figured this would be a good way to get rid of some of them. Also, I feel like I get asked a lot on Formspring questions about myself, and I feel like I answer the same ones over and over again. But so that must mean at least somebody doesn't know about me. Anyway, so I'm alenajingle. J is my middle name. It's just a letter. I have parents, and I have two sisters. And one of my sisters has a daughter named Ava, who I love so much. I'm married to Rodney. We've been married for 2 years and almost 3 months. I have a cat named Bad. I live in Iowa. I've lived in 4 different states and actually grew up in Illinois. God is very important to me, and going to church and reading the Bible, and I hope I try to make that apparent in the way I live my life, but no, I can always work on that. I love names, obviously. I've loved them ever since I was a little girl, and I'm really glad that we now have a place where we can all share love of names with each other. I've been working at a daycare this summer, and I cannot wait to share with you some of their names, and I really wish I could share photos and videos of them with you guys. If I probably would if I had any, but I don't, and I'm going to miss them so much. I know I'm just going to cry all day long the last day I'm there. Because I have to leave in 2.5 weeks. But anyway, if I left out anything, you can just ask me about it in the comments below, and I'll try to answer. Oh, by the way, I got this feather put in today. Do any of you have these feathers? They're really popular in my area. I'm sure they're popular in other areas in the U.S. too. What do you guys think of them? Be honest, because I feel most the people really love them, and I never hear anything bad about it, but there have got to be people who think they're stupid somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to answer some questions from Formspring. First is from Andy Elaine. Love you. You're such a sweetie. First name's for the middle name Caroline. Delete if you don't care. I care. Usually, first of all, I love Caroline as a middle name. I love it. Usually, if a name doesn't end in an A, I tend to suggest names for it that do. So, Mila Caroline, Della Caroline, Brenna Caroline, Alba Caroline, Freya Caroline, Georgia Caroline, Vera Caroline, Petra Caroline. Okay, I think that's good for that. What do you think of my mom and aunt's names? Dawn Marie, Terry Patricia, and Christine Marie. First of all, I think that's pretty bad that 2 of them have Marie in their names, since there are thousands and thousands of names, and yeah. But my mom's in the same position because her middle name's Jo Marie. Another one of her sisters has the middle name Marie, and another one has the middle name Mary, so that's pretty bad too. Anyway, I like Dawn a lot. Most people think it's dated, and it probably kind of is by definition, but I like the idea of a Dawn. But a good alternative is Zora, which means dawn. I think that's really cool. Terry, I do not find attractive for a girl at all. It would be fine as a nickname, I suppose. And I'm not crazy about Patricia, but I like it as a middle name. Christine, I think, is kind of dated too, and I really do not like that spelling of it. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of most of their names. Sorry. Let's see. Got home from a yearbook workshop, and here are some interesting girl names I heard. Delon, Joby, Briston, and Derica. I hate made-up names. I'm sure most of you know that. So I don't like any of them. But I think if Delon was a real name, I wouldn't really like it because I don't like how it sounds. And also something I go on about is how I really do not like names that end in BY. Like Colby, Kobe, Shelby, Toby. I just find them really unattractive. I just don't like that sound. So if Joby was a real name, I would hate it. Briston, I just think is silly and trendy and goofy. And if Derica was spelled as a feminine form of Derek, I would be fine with it. and it would be kind of cute. But like I said, I don't like made-up names, so I'm not really a fan of any of them. That was from Jenna Lee is me. Hi, Jenna. What would you name two sisters to Graciela, and what about a sister to Henry? Graciela, Antonia, and Sophia with an F. And sister to Henry, Charlotte and Henry. What do you think of Phoebe, Narissa, and Orion? This is from Andrea, AGX Obsessed from Formspring. Hi, Andrea. Phoebe, I like that it's biblical, and I like that it's kind of quirky, but I've never really liked how it looks. And I honestly don't even really care for how it sounds that much, but I don't hate the name. Narissa, it's funny because I don't like Issa names like Marissa, Alyssa, any of them. I just think I just don't like how they sound. But Narissa is like my one exception. I think it's really beautiful. I love how it looks, and I love the meaning of it. Sea Sprite or Sea Nymph. I just think that's kind of cool. So I love it. I would use it if Rodney liked it. What do you think of Orion? I like it as an alternative to Ryan, which is really overused and getting kind of dated too. But I wouldn't use it personally because I don't like mythological names aren't really usable for me. Okay, this is from Not So Brave Namer. Hi, Samantha. Do you think boys or girls get teased more for their names? I'm sure most of you have heard me talk about how I think it's silly most of the time when people won't use a name because they're afraid kids will get teased for it, because kids will tease any name no matter what, no matter how common or whatever. But I would say boys. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like girls, when they get to talking about names, are more adventurous with their choices. And they'll be like, oh, I would love to have that really off-the-wall name. And then guys are just like, oh, John, Joshua, Stephen, and like if I mention any name that is even slightly abnormal to Rodney, he's like, oh, I hate that name, it's weird. So I have a feeling guys must get teased more easily for their names than girls. Because I never really got teased for my name, not like seriously. Okay, this is also from Not So Brave Namer. I am loving Zara more and more. Do you think many people will have heard of this name or think it's unusual? I think most people will have heard of this name because there is a princess with this name from the United Kingdom. And I first heard of this name from Little Women because Jo has a character in one of her stories named Lady Zara. So yeah, I love this name. I don't think it's unusual at all. I think it's amazing, and I would totally use it if Ronnie didn't hate it. What is one movie, this is also from Not So Brave Namer, that you know pretty much every word to? Sandlot! My favorite movie ever. I could watch it every day if I had time. What's a name or names you like that everyone else seems to hate? I'll do one for boy and one for girl. I think I mentioned both of these in my last video. Or one of the last ones I made. For boy, Haven. Some people like this name, but not for boy. I love it for boy. I think it's beautiful. And for girl, Blotman. I think this name is so gorgeous and exotic, and I love its meaning. It means white flower, and like that represents like purity to me, which is awesome. And I love white flowers too. But everyone else says it's like vampire-ish, whatever that's supposed to mean. Anyway. Lydia Violet or Lydia Isabel. This is from Amy Jane Mace. Hi, Amy. I really do not like Isabel as a middle name because then it turns the name into a sentence like Lydia is a belle. So, and plus I adore the name Violet, so definitely Lydia Violet. And same for the next one, Melody Sophia or Melody Isabella. I'm not huge on either of the middle names, but I think Melody Sophia is much better. I'll probably do a couple more. So my brother and his wife have decided that they officially love the name Isabella for Mia's sibling if it's a girl. What do you think of the sib set Bella/Ella and Mia? If they use it, that means I can't use Ella. Sad face. This is from Emmy Bell. Hi, Emmy Bell. Well, it works really well as a sib set because both of those names are extremely, extremely overused and they're girly. I'm sad that you won't be able to use Ella, but Ella's pretty popular too. So I think it's fine as a sib set, just overused. Okay, one more. Oh, I like this one. Non-baby name question from Zara the Zebra. Hi, Zara. Is there a character from a movie you would have loved to have played? I'd love to have played Rose from Titanic or Satine from Moulin Rouge. I have others too, though. Usually they're movies that are based off of books, but I like totally feel the same way. I would have loved to have been Hermione Granger. Like when I was a kid, when the movies first started coming out, I hated Emma Watson. Like, I wanted to kill her. I was so mad that she got the part of Hermione Granger, not me, even though I was just a little nerd from the Midwest. But and Susan from the Chronicles of Narnia too. I would have really liked to have been Susan. I've legitimately thought about this. Okay, I'll be done now. Thank you for watching. Leave the comments below, and if you would like to, see you guys later. Bye.